want to serve the Lord. I can't find the capacity to serve the Lord the way I want to serve Him, to do the career that is very demanding. And I have two young children, a 9-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a husband. For me to serve the Lord the way I want to serve Him, I probably have to leave my job at one point. That is a very scary prospect. And I love the Lord. So I just wanted to share a bit more about how you fought with that and got to me there.
That's a really good question. And I don't know you enough to respond in a way, so don't take it personal or take it as any kind of judgment. One of the things that a lot of us learned during COVID, when nobody had anything to do, is that our inability to serve God in the way that we think we want to serve God is not because we don't have the time. Because many times we feel like, I'm too busy, I've got this, I've got that, and that's why I'm not giving God all the time that He needs, but it's not. Because even when you do stop and you're not doing anything else, if you don't have that discipline of worship, it's not magically going to appear. So your inability to serve God in the way that you think you want to serve God is not a question of time, it's a question of priority. And that's why the Bible says when we seek God first, everything else should come after. It shouldn't be the other way around. And we shouldn't be in that place where we think that time is what will determine how we prioritize God. And so that's why I started with saying, I don't know you well enough to judge you, so I'm not judging you. It's a mindset that we all have to have. It's not personal to you. This last year that I've been off work, I don't think I've done as much as even when I was in my busy job. Honestly. And so it's not a question of time. It's just a question of how do you prioritize the time that you do have? How do you change your mindset from thinking, oh, I have to sit down and read my Bible for 2 hours, to coming to the point where you pray without ceasing, where every time and everything that you're doing is centered around worshiping and praising God? How do you get to the point where even when you're driving, you've got a sermon or a worship music, or you're listening to the Bible and you are taking God everywhere? How do we get to the point where we understand that we are all full-time ministers, whether we are in our workplace or whether we are in a church? In everything that we are doing, we're in full-time ministry. There are no part-time worshippers of Jesus. But most importantly, there's a time and there's a season. The things that I can do now, I don't have any. My youngest is 15 and she's in boarding school. My sons are in university. I've got all the time in the world. The things I can do now, I couldn't have done 5-10 years ago when I had a young family. And God does not punish us from prioritizing the things that He's entrusted us to raise. And so if the priority right now is your husband and your children, God understands that. It is the enemy that wants to come and put a false sense of guilt to tell you, oh, you're not doing enough, you need to do more, because there is nothing he likes more than a tired Christian. Because we become easy prey. So the minute we're tired and we're running around in circles and want to do this, we miss it. So I would say to you, give yourself a break. Amen. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Amen. Just love Jesus in every time and every space that you're in. And it's enough. There will be seasons though when He feels like, I need to draw her onto me. And He will. He might call you out of, He might call you out of work, He might call you out of, your home, He might call you into a retreat, He might call you into a particular place, and you will enjoy that season. But in everything, and it's the evidence of someone who really loves God and is running after Him. It's not somebody that doesn't have a job. So don't feel like, oh, you need money, but you need Jesus, and then if I'm choosing Jesus, I'm not choosing money. We need money too. We need money too. And so, so that's what I would say, but I can talk to you outside of this.
That's good.